Okay, so let's do a quick demonstration just to apply some context. So we've got my evil DLL. I've got these two files. I'd look at the rest of the installers, and the installation processes was fine from for the installers, but the MonHSM has a problem that could be detrimental, or it's not the sort of thing that will somebody will like compromise your network over, but once they're in, this will facilitate persistence. So traditionally malware, well, not traditionally, so malware will look for known preloading bugs and go to those locations and wait for those executables to launch and request DLL files in its current working directory where those files don't exist, and it'll provide those files, which is exactly what we're doing now manually. To do it, we'll use procmon, and I usually just set it up like name not found, and the path ends in DLL if we're looking for DLLs. Sometimes you'll get exes as well, executables looking to be loaded, and it might be sort of residual from debugging or older versions of the software that they've just not cleaned up. So we're only showing name not found, and we're only interested in stuff ending in .dll. Sometimes this username can change from desktop to system, and that can be interesting, but that's not what we're talking about right now. So let's launch this installer, and then we can see immediately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 DLLs being requested from its current location, which traditionally would be the downloads folder, which some people might think is a more hostile part of a user's folder structure or whatever. Some people might not. Additionally, if this is run off a network volume, I don't really know how that would impact the person installing. So if somebody had access to a network share where all the installation files were and they had write access, maybe they could do that, and then this could be more scalable. I'm not sure, I haven't tested it. I won't test it. So we've got to that bit and it's looking for these things, so let's just close that, and then let's rename this to let's call it URLmon. So what I found is when you're doing this with the DLL I've created the DLL with Metasploit. With the DLL I've created, it won't always trigger. It might fail the application to load, but it won't always execute the DLL interpreter. But let's try anyway, so we'll go with this one. Pardon me. And then let's just relaunch that. So that one failed. If we go over to my Kali, let's go console. We can't see any incoming connection, so let's leave that there anyway. And then it's MSI. So we're basically going down these. MSI is no good. IERT-util. IERT-util. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm just going to skip to this one here and see if this one works. So let's go Yubico-windows-auth.exe. Cool. So skip to that one because these are Windows DLLs. Sometimes the uppercase ones are what people are looking for, are useful. But if there's one if you spend a lot of time using Windows, then maybe skip through the normal Windows ones. Apart from, don't actually forget that. There we go. This looks interesting. There we go. We've got our interpreter section there. If we go interact, command shell. So you can see the folder that that the command shell has started from, which is the folder here. So that works. There's our shell. Let's do a calc just for good measure. Oh, maybe that's actually ended, so maybe I should migrate my process. Let me see if I can. we go. Okay, cool. So let's get rid of that. Cool. And then I won't go through the rest of them, but maybe the rest of the installation process. So let's just go include. There we go. That filters it out a little bit more. Let's have a look at the rest of the installation process. Let's just stop that from working by renaming it. It loads up a new. It loads up the same one with auto start. Okay. It's downloading some stuff. So you can see. So I think that's just my. Well, I think it's got something to do with the .NET installer, to be honest. But WinNet DNS API. Yeah. Cool. Cabinet.dll. Address. Cool. You log on successfully. Cool. Okay. So if we exclude that. Desktop, exclude that. It's looking good. So that's the list of potential opportunities for the installation process. I don't really know about the actual executable itself. Let's have a look. So what we're launching, Login Key Administrator. Okay, and then let's edit this filter. So when you're editing in Process Monitor, it's where you right clicks relative to what options you get. I'll give you an example in a minute. Is that? Cool. Okay, so yeah, and not really much to work with here. So let me see. So if you're in this folder, if you've got access to, let's assume that you need elevated rights to get to your .NET stuff, so we're not interested in that. So if you get to YubiKey logon, I don't know if this will work, but let's try it once anyway. So we're going Program Files and Yubico, and then Yubico logon. So let's create version. Okay, so actually let's stop that. Let's not bother with that because it's asking us for elevated privileges, and that's kind of besides the point. Okay. Anyway, so they could probably clean it up a little bit, less of a pressing issue there. So that's, I guess that's the Yubico-windows-auth bit, and then let's go to let's go to MonHSM, and then let's run that. So it's a standalone executable, so there's no installation process. Let's right click in here, and then let's go, what's it called, MonHSM, where are we, there we go, let's add that, apply it. So obviously if it's any of these executables with a name not found that ends in DLL, then present itself. So we can see some stuff here. So MSI IMG32, blah blah blah. So there's quite a few things there. So let's let's cancel it, and then let's rename this to MSIMG32.dll. That gives Microsoft Image 32 or something like that. Cool. And then let's double click that. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so that one failed. No shell. Let's rename it to something relative to the developers, I'm guessing. MonHSMENU. Let's run that. There we go. Cool. And then, same as before. Alright, that's it really.